Previously on Lost.
Do you think he's gonna live?
Do you know him?
He was sitting next to me.
You'd think they would have come by now. Anyone.
What is it, like checkers?
No, really, it's a better game than checkers. 2 players, 2 sides. One is light, one is dark. Walt, do you want to know a secret?
John Locke was a 17th century English political theorist, and you may or may not know of him as the guy who invented America. Of course, America didn't exist in Locke's day, but the founding fathers loved John Locke so much that they used his political works as the basis for the Declaration of Independence, to the point of almost directly ripping him off. But to understand Locke's political theories, you should first get a grounding of his work on epistemology, or the philosophy of knowledge. John Locke proposed the epistemological theory of the Tabula Rasa, or blank state, which puts forward the notion that every human being is born with our minds completely empty, which went against the philosophical tradition that at the very least we're born with some basic rational understanding or a set of desires and intentions commonly referred to as human nature. Locke believed there was no human nature, and each and every one of us is the author of our own character, ergo, all men are created equal. This is called empiricism, which is the position that all human knowledge derives originally from the senses, and there is no such thing as knowledge that precedes observation. Locke distinguished between simple and complex knowledge. Simple knowledge is the information we receive directly from the world, and these ideas cannot be broken down into simpler concepts. Complex knowledge, however, is made up of all the concepts we assemble from simple knowledge. For example, a series of simple concepts might be solid, gold, round and shiny. From this we develop the complex idea of a coin. From then we can scale up to the more complex ideas of trade, then to value, then to currency, then to economics, then to Reaganomics. But all of these concepts are constructed entirely from the basic simple concepts that we took in from our senses. Locke's philosophy is often understood in opposition to his contemporary Thomas Hobbes, who proposed that all men are created dicks, and rather than a blank state, we're all born with an overpowering drive for self-interest, and without a strong authoritarian rule, people descend into a race of squabbling cave people. John Locke was certainly no fan of large intrusive government, and proposed instead that each individual has a fundamental right to life, liberty and the pursuit of happiness. He believed that the government's job was to allow us these liberties instead of just telling everybody what to do all the time. Thomas Hobbes laughed long and hard at this proposition, saying that because everybody acts primarily in their own self-interest, sooner or later a society that promotes liberty degenerates into a society where everybody's stabbing each other in the fucking face. Therefore, the price of peace, according to Hobbes, was to forfeit all of your natural rights to an absolute monarch who, of course, would promise not to abuse his power. John Locke thought that nobody should have absolute power, so he came up with the idea of separation of powers, which means that the church and the judicial system operate independently of the ruling class, so theoretically no one person can commit a crime and get away with it, which is an idea that worked pretty well in America until Richard Nixon. Thomas Hobbes laughed again, shrugged his shoulders and said good luck building your pansy-ass Mickey Mouse loser country into an economic and political superpower. As much as Western civilization as a whole, and America in particular, have benefited from the original ideas of John Locke, nevertheless, these days, most people would say he was a fucking filthy libertarian, and if he were alive today, he'd live in a bomb shelter with a bunch of Ron Paul campaign material and an arsenal of guns shrieking about how Bush did 9/11.
It's getting dark.
Pick up the pace.
Nick, a little louder.
We should make camp.
What, here?
Yes, here.
I'm not stopping you. I'll have a nice cookout.
Excellent. Walk through the jungle in the dark.
Ooh, afraid the trees are gonna get us?
No. What is knocking down the trees will get you.
Well, you're so worried about me. How about you give me the clip back?
Put your gun back in your pants, Sawyer. Saeed's right. You keep walking, you're not gonna make it to the beach.
Yeah, why's that?
Trust me.
I came home, there was a man in my house. He had an artificial arm.
Are you saying that I killed my wife? Are you saying that I crushed her skull and that I shot her?
up, we have a fugitive that's been on the run for 90 minutes. Average foot speed over uneven ground, barring injury, is 4 miles an hour. That will give you a radius of 6 miles. What I want out of each and every one of you is a hard target search of every gas station, residence, warehouse, farmhouse, hen house, outhouse, and doghouse in this area. Your fugitive's name is Dr. Richard Kimball. Go get him. Put that gun down! Turn around!
I'm not trying to solve a puzzle here.
Well, I am trying to solve a puzzle. And I just found a big piece.
Hey, Annie, why don't you just stay one more night, eh? I'll drive you to the train station first thing in the morning. I promise.
Okay.
I get it, you know. Everyone deserves a fresh start.
She never slows down. She doesn't know why, but she knows that when she's all alone, feels like it's all coming down. She won't turn around. The shadows are long and she fears if she cries that first tear, the tears will not stop. And the fears whispering, if she stands, she'll fall down. She wants to be found. The only way out is through everything she's running from. Wants to give up and lie down. So stand in the rain, stand your ground, stand up when it's all crashing down. You stand through the pain, you won't drown. And one day what's lost can be found. You stand in the rain. So stand in the rain, stand your ground, stand up when it's all crashing down. Stand through the pain, you won't drown. And one day what's lost can be found. So stand in the rain, stand your ground, stand up when it's all crashing down. You stand through the pain, you won't drown. And one day what's lost can be found. You stand in the rain.
I want to tell you what I did. Why he was after me.
I don't want to know. Doesn't matter, Kate. who we were, what we did before this, before the crash. It isn't really... Three days ago, we all died. We should all be able to start over.
You will find me standing here, a silhouette against the sunset, feeling on the lower side of down. On this beach we walk together, holding hands and sharing moments I'll remember for the rest of my life. Sherry came to me riding out a silver bird to bide the time and rescue my paradise. Sherry came to me riding out a silver bird to bide the time and rescue my paradise. You were lovelier than Venus, with your eyes as dark as midnight, and a fetching way to captivate my soul. Though your time here had to end, we became much more than friends, as we shared a bit of time between our lives. Sherry came to me riding out a silver bird to bide the time and rescue my paradise. Sherry came to me riding out a silver bird to bide the time and rescue my paradise. And she said in time that her life she would unwind and fly back to my arms once again. So I'm still waiting here, though it's been so many years, and I'll probably wait for many, many more. Sherry came to me riding out a silver bird to bide the time and rescue my paradise. Sherry came to me riding out a silver bird to bide the time and rescue my paradise. To bide the time and rescue my paradise.
Two different types you can get. You can get windproof and waterproof matches, or just standard matches you get at a convenience store. There's also the ever-popular Bic lighter. They're simple, easy to use, easy to replace, hard to take on airplanes, but if you're traveling, you can get one pretty much anywhere in the world. Another nice tool is a butane lighter. They're refillable, and oftentimes they're windproof. This particular one has several settings, so you can take it to higher elevations or lower and adjust the burn speed.
so that the heat can travel up, dry out the grass, and as it goes, and get the fire going. So it's got lots of nice plant sticks there. I'm crossing them over the top of each other so that the heat can come up through, and well, the wind's doing all the blowing that we need to, so it's going up very quickly. I've sorted all my wood into different little piles of thicknesses, I suppose. So we've gone from very thin to slightly thicker to...
Hey, sorry.
These are hollow stems.
I was gonna get some more water.
We haven't met. I'm Kate.
Hi, Kate.
Hi.
Hurley.
I was just looking for Jack, and I thought he might be in
Yeah,
there.
no. He went to go get some medicine. Over there.
We're in the fuselage?
What? Yeah. In the, you know, I gotta go get that water.
If you got leaving on your mind, tell me now, get it over. Hurt me now, get it over. If you got leaving on your mind, if there's a new love in your heart, tell me now, get it over. Hurt me now, get it over. If there's a new love in your heart, in a world filled with dreams that might have been. Hurt me now, get it over. I may learn to love again. If there's a new love in your heart, tell me now, get it over. Hurt me now, get it over. If there's a new love in your heart, hurt me now, get it over. If there's a new love in your
Don't trust her. She's dangerous.
Try not to move, man.
Have to find her. Have to bring her back.
Yeah, you keep saying that. Every time I ask you who you have to bring back, you pass out on me again. Since your fever's running pretty high, I'm guessing you have no idea who the hell you're talking about.
My cuffs. My handcuffs. Where are my cuffs?
What?
My jacket pocket.
Oh.
Jacket pocket.
Okay.
Dangerous. She's dangerous.
You are watching the English-speaking Al Jazeera Network. Death to America. It's the English-speaking Action News with Abdul Karim Aziz. Death to America. Co-anchor Jumana Fauzi.
My husband allows me to say only death to America.
The weather with Sunny Alibaba.
This weekend, the weather's going to be hot, hot, hot. I'll give you tips on staying cool. Here's one of them. Death to America.
Berhan Amir with sports.
I'll have the results of the soccer finals between the Mashhad Scorpions and the Tabriz Sun Weevils, plus death to President Bush.
Yazid Al Farouk with entertainment news.
Come with me as I go behind the scenes on Lemony Snicket with rubber-faced funny man Jim Carrey. And death to Jim Carrey!
And now, Abdul Karim Aziz.
Good evening, and death to America. Our top story tonight. A Hamadan man lost control of his Passat and slammed into a herd of goats. We go now to Mumar Manir at the scene. Death to America.
Yes, thank you, Abdul. Death to America. I'm here with Ubay Shihab, who witnessed the accident. Miss Shihab, tell everyone what you saw and Death to America.
Yes, Death to America. I was standing over by the store with my friend, just saying to him, Death to America, when this car came flying out of nowhere and then slammed into the goats, and that's it. Death to America. Oh, is it possible to say Death to America to my mother and sister at home? Hello, Gani. Hello, Jasmine. Death to America.
Yes, thank you, Mumar.
Woo! This is Dr. Johnny Fever with a prescription for those Monday Night Blues, WKRP in Cincinnati.
Tomorrow and every Monday at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
Take only as directed.
And today I'll be showing you how to make one of these. It's a willow whistle, made from one piece of willow. First thing we need to do is to find a nice piece of straight willow with as few knots as possible. Cut it off about that length. Next thing we need to do is to bruise the bark all over, and this helps to separate the inner from the outer layers. What I'm going to do is just give it a good twist. So if you look now, the outer part has come away from the inner part. So the next thing I need to do is to cut the mouthpiece for the whistle. Make a little smiley face. Now this is the part that requires extra special delicate hands, just to remove this bark. And pressure. We have it. Okay, so we've removed the outer piece. Now we have a whistle.
Who tell you not to tell me?
No.
Then what's the secret?
Mr. Locke said a miracle happened to you.
Yeah, well, a miracle happened to all of us, Walt. We survived the plane crash. Look, I don't want you hanging around him anymore.
Why not? He's my friend.
I'm your friend, too.
If you were my friend, you'd find Vincent.
Walt. Look, I haven't given up on your dog. But I'm going to do everything I can to find him.
No, you won't.
Yeah, Walt, I will.
You don't care about Vincent.
I'm going to get your dog back as soon as it stops raining. Hey, listen to me. I'm going to get your dog back.
If we tell them what we know, we take away their hope. And hope is a very dangerous thing to lose.
I got troubles now, but not today. 'Cause they're gonna wash away. They're gonna wash away. not today. 'Cause they're gonna wash away. They're gonna wash away. Friends all but not today. They done washed away. They done washed away. Troubles over, not today. 'Cause they're gonna wash away this old